Hi, it's Kristi Gustafson Barlette with Times Union and timesunion.com, and welcome to 20 Things Plus, where each week we catch up with somebody who was previously featured in the Times Union's 20 Things You Don't Know About Me. Today, we are going to be joined by Julie Chapman. She's a co-anchor alongside Dan Bazil with Your Morning Albany on Spectrum News. And these days, you can actually find her and Dan on air all day, pretty much from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
I'm so happy you joined me.
I'm so excited.
When we started this feature, I think I texted you almost right away and I said, you are on the list. But I had to wait and have you near Halloween, and we'll talk about why that had to be in a little while. So
Okay.
you'll give us a couple of updates from your original 20 Things, which I think ran a couple of years ago, and then you'll share a few new things with us as well. So let's start with one of your updates, and a fruit-related update that's also tied to TikTok, right?
That's right. The second thing I mentioned that I think when you asked me if what people are surprised to find out is I have had my whole life a lemon eating habit, and I love lemons. I think it started when I was a baby and your parents gave you the lemon to make the sourpuss, but I didn't. When my parents gave me the lemon, I was like, more. So I've eaten lemons my whole life to the point where I wore the enamel off my teeth, as I mentioned in the number 2 thing. But I've always drank lemon juice, and I just love lemons, and people always laugh at me about it. Well, my kids are teenagers and they're on TikTok, and they always laugh that I drink lemon juice or anything with lemon, give it to mom. So there was a challenge where I guess on TikTok you had to do shots of lemon juice, make the sour face, and then do something like that or whatever. But I was working from home, and my daughter's like, just a couple months ago, come on, mom, let's do a shot of lemon juice for TikTok. And I'm like, I'll do a shot of lemon juice anytime. I love it. So my daughter does a shot and does this with her face and makes the sourpuss. Well, I was so excited. They gave me the shot of lemon juice. I took the shot and I was like, where's more? And she posted it. And to me, that's a normal thing. It got over, Kristi, 700,000. It went viral of me slamming this lemon juice out of a shot glass. 700, and I think it's up to 8,000 views and like 40,000 likes. Like people were commenting. To me, it seems ridiculous, but people got a kick out of me slamming a shot of lemon juice.
Well, I know you're one of the reporters and anchors who's been with Spectrum News since it started in Albany. And I know you're also super active on social media. So would you have ever thought of everything you do on air and online that it would be lemon juice that would make you go viral?
Yeah, I don't think I've had a post even really come close to 1,000, let alone 700,000. And you know what? I'm not great on social media naturally. I try to be. You know who my mentor is on social? You. I follow what you do. I think you're a genius at it. Anyway, do you believe that? 700,000 people like that. That's so weird.
It is weird, and I don't understand the appeal, but hey, it's working for you. And
I'll slam it all day.
I know. All right, your second one, and this is why I said when I was thinking Halloween and 20 Things Plus near Halloween, I said we have to have Julie because I know you love Halloween. I even wore my bat earrings for you today because I know you're such a Halloween nut. And now we're doing Halloween during a pandemic. And what's going on with Halloween for you this year?
I'll tell you, I am a Halloween nut. I always have been. That's a little picture of me when I was 8 years old. I dressed as a witch and I went to like a community party, and I just all day long, I acted like a witch. I cackled like a witch, like I was a witch. And I was even in the local paper because I won like best character. But ever since that day, I've become obsessed with like Halloween and witches. And I write Halloween poetry for children. I'm still working on that. So you'll be the first to know when that comes to fruition. But look at this, Kristi. I have a collection of witch hats. You may have look at this is my favorite one. I have a collection of them. Every year I am a witch. Even though I go to different Halloween things, I may change it up, be a scarecrow or a clown or whatever. But every year on Halloween, I am a witch. I even wear the shirt just for you because I absolutely, for whatever crazy reason, love this holiday. I think about it. You should see my house. It looks like a Halloween store. But I sent you a picture, I don't know if you have it, of my collection of witch hats because I have a bunch. And people, when they want to dress as a witch, they call me up and they say, Julie, I need to borrow a hat. You know who does that all the time? Tamani.
But you look as good in a witch hat as most people look in their hats at the track.
Yay.
So you need to tell us though, if you're such a Halloween nut, what is your number one Halloween candy and what is your I'm not touching that Halloween candy?
Okay. My favorite Halloween candy, and I know dentists are going to kill me. I can't pass up Milk Duds. If there are those little boxes of Milk Duds, oh, I love Milk Duds. I cannot stand banana runts. You know those little runts?
Honestly, no, I don't think any runt is good. Banana runt is
Oh,
great.
well, I like the little orange runts and I like the little strawberry runts. But you know, the bananas, anything banana, I want to gag. But banana runts, they're the worst.
Okay, I'm with you. I thought you might say candy corn, but I think banana runts are even worse.
Yeah.
All right, now we have a few new things. And I will say, like I said, I follow you on social media, and these new things even surprised me, especially, I think, yeah, especially the first one. This seems so off brand, and I love it. Tell us about it.
All right. Okay. I've grown up in a motorsports family. I just used to race cars. It was part of my 20 things. And my dad's always been on a motorcycle. And I have always loved trikes. And I always said to my family, you know, one day when I get older, I'm going to be one of those senior citizens biking around on a trike. Well, once the pandemic hit and I had a big birthday this year, which we don't want to talk about, we'll do that another time if we ever talk about that. We couldn't travel, we couldn't throw a party, we couldn't do anything. So I said to my husband, I mean, I go, it really stinks to have a big birthday this year when, you know, the world is shut down. And do you know, he had been saving up money to take me on this milestone trip for a while. And he put the money into that trike. And I cried, Kristi, when I got it. But it is a Can-Am Spider, and it's a manual shift on my left hand. The brake is on my foot, so it's going to be something for me to get used to. But I can't wait. I am so excited. I'm going to take that motorcycle course at Hudson Valley Community College because I'm getting my motorcycle license. But people where I live will see me tooling around on that thing all the time.
I was
Because
going to ask if you needed a motorcycle license for it. So you do, right?
yeah. Yeah. Well, I was going to take the one at Hudson Valley on October 3rd and 4th, but everything is screwed up with, you know, COVID right now. So probably in the spring, but I cried. I don't cry easy, but when he came tooling around, granted, this was a big birthday for me. He comes tooling around on that thing. Oh my gosh. I was crying. My kids were like, oh my gosh, mom's crying. I'm crying thinking about it.
Once you're doing it, you'll have to have your daughters run next to you and do something for TikTok and see if that one goes as well. Julie and her Can-Am Spider.
I'll pull over and I'll slam some lemon juice and throw on my witch hat and take off again.
And you'll be up to like 1 million views. Forget 700,000. All right. Your next one is related to, we're going back to your teeth. We know the lemons took the enamel off your teeth, and now what's going on with your teeth?
Well, I wanted people to know that, I don't know if you knew this, but I recently learned this. Your teeth never stop moving. I never had braces ever. But as I got older, I started to get like these headaches, and then my jaw started popping. And I'm glad we're talking about this because this may be happening to like a lot of people, and it's all TMJ related. And for me, sadly, it's going back to my bite. So I'm in braces. I just got them this week. I have them on right now, this Invisalign. I have one tooth that is throwing off my whole bite, and it's causing this jaw issue, which is possibly causing these headaches like in the night. So I'm glad I'm sharing this because the more I tell people, the more people are like, oh my gosh, that totally happens to me. I wake up with headaches, or I'm clenching in the night, or I'm grinding, because we all process stresses and anxiety differently. So I was like, I'm this age and I have to get these teeth. And they're like, you got to fix your bite, because if you don't, as time goes by, it could get worse, and that could mean like surgery. So if I'm slurring on the air, or I'm lisping, or my mouth looks strange, at least now y'all know that I have to be in these for 6 months to a year so I could kind of fix all the problems. So yeah, I have them on, and oh my, they're so achy, Kristi.
I just say you talk really well in them. Normally you can tell when people have them in, and obviously I knew when we started this, you were wearing it, and it's very hard to tell. Your speech is clear.
I felt so bad for my kids because when they were in braces and they were like, Mom, my teeth are achy. I'm like, suck it up. You're fine. It'll go away. You'll get used to it. Now I'm like, I feel so bad because I would have been more sympathetic had I known that, wow, your teeth are really achy. But thank God we have this, because if it was years ago, I would be in metal brackets.
Yeah, not pretty. I mean, we all have had to do it, but it's not pretty.
Right.
All right, your next one. This is where I'm saying all these things. It's like, I know you just had your big birthday, but with your likes and interests, I would swear you're like 21 years old. And this next one too, this fun little thing you've been doing with your family throughout the pandemic.
Yeah, here's something fun that we came up with again because, like everybody else, our family vacations got canceled, everything got canceled. So we were stuck at home, and I have two adult children. I have an 18-year-old and a 20, and they're both in college. So I was trying to teach them a little bit about finances, and us as well. We're always looking for ways to save money. So we decided to play this game on this app called Robinhood, which my 20-year-old son showed me. And I said, hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we all start with a small amount of money, and we will invest in stocks on this Robinhood app right on our phone. And stocks are as low. I mean, you could buy them for $4. You can buy Ford. Delta was higher, and it went all the way down to under $20. And there's a Bitcoin. You can buy like a piece of Bitcoin stock for like pennies. So it's a great way to teach kids about investing and also help us become better investors, because after COVID hit, all these stocks went on sale. So here's what we decided to do. We all started with the same amount of money, not a lot, of course. So we all bought different stocks. I bought Delta. My son bought Royal Caribbean. We bought some Ford. My daughter wanted to save up and buy some Disney. So at the end of the pandemic, when they say that it's over, we're going to pick a date, and we're going to pool whatever funds that we made in each of our portfolios. And whoever grew their portfolio the most by the end gets to pick where we go on vacation. So it'll probably be a staycation like Niagara Falls, or even the Finger Lakes, or Watkins Glen. Maybe we'll go to Bud at the Glen if that comes back. And it was just kind of a fun thing we're doing in the pandemic. If you have young adult children, and you want to kind of teach them a little more about investing in stocks, and I learned a lot of things as well. But after COVID hit, all of those poor stocks tanked. But it was a great time to buy.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're going for the buy low, sell high with all those travel choices, because Delta, even Disney right now, and Royal Caribbean, I mean, the ships aren't even moving. So I'm guessing you have nowhere to go but up on all of those.
Yeah, I didn't buy the cruise line stocks. My son is all hot that cruises are going to come back. I was not so sure. So I bought some Ford. Ford was really cheap. It was only $4 to $5.
That's awesome. That's fun. Now I want to go do it. My kids are too young. Maybe my husband and I can compete against each other. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Now at this point in the 20 plus, we play a little game. I'm going to give you a couple of clues to try to guess who will be featured on Monday's 20 Things You Don't Know About Me on our website on timesunion.com at 7 a.m.
Okay. All right.
Readers and viewers can also guess by tweeting at Just Kristi, tweeting at Times Union, or commenting on this Facebook Live on the Times Union Facebook page, obviously. So you may guess who it's a woman, and you may guess her because I'm wondering if in your years reporting you've done a story on her. So let's start with number one. My education career spans large city school districts to small rural schools, the state education department, and BOCES. I feel so fortunate to have worked with so many incredible people and students.
No.
My hairstylists are our career and technical school cosmetology students.
Hairstylists are a career. No.
Hour. The key word there is hour. If I can emphasize on this slide live, it would be hour.
Okay.
I live in Cohoes during the week and spend my weekends in Syracuse with my partner, Steve. I also go to Binghamton almost every weekend to see my father and son.
Oh, man.
Her age gives you an idea of she's associated with something that would be our career and technical school cosmetology students. And
it's going to come to me later. I have no idea.
Okay.
And I have the Binghamton connection with her. My kids go to Binghamton University, and I grew up in Binghamton. So I'm always going to Binghamton.
Yes.
Oh.
So she's in education. We chose her because obviously education is a whole new world right now this year. So everybody can tune in Monday to learn more about her. I'm not going to tell you, but maybe you'll think about it later and you can
I'm going to tune in for sure. I love your 20 things. Actually, I love everything you do on social media. I think that you are brilliant at it. You have such a gift when it comes to that. So keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's so fun and it's so interesting to follow.
Thank you, Julie. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Kristi. And thank you, Times Union. I had such fun.
Bye-bye.